right, Shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity. All right. This is going to be a quick video. All right. So a few points that are going to be made. Okay. In this video, all right, because the national ID card, okay, is going to be the next thing that they put forth on the inhabitants of the earth, okay, before they get down to the RFID chip. All right, this system has to fail, all right, for it to be issued the RFID. And that's just me speaking as a man, because Esau sets up things to fail so he can swoop in like a superhero and give, the solution. Just like the elders taught us, order out of chaos, problem, how did that one go? Problem, solution. All right. That's roughly putting it out there, because they're the ones that are going to benefit from, the world being chipped, so to speak. All right. So let me just play a few minutes of the clip. It's 25 minutes long, but I'm not going to play the 25-minute version. I'm just going to pick out the points in the interview, and I will put the link to it. All right. So I'm going to hit a couple of scriptures afterwards. All right. So let's start.
Is this a massive breach of privacy in India? Government leaders want to expand the world's largest biometric database and link more than 1 billion ID cards with mobile phones and bank accounts. Opponents are urging Supreme Court judges to say no. This is Inside Story.
Okay, so there you go, the first point right there. They want to link their national ID card to their cell phones and bank accounts, all right? Which none of these things are secured. Okay. And that's just the gist of it. These things aren't secure networks. When you add this so-called national ID card to it, all right? And this is in India. I'm just bringing out this because they're much farther ahead than we are when it comes to this issue. All right. So let's play the rest.
Hello there and welcome to the program. I'm Laura Kyle. The world's largest biometric identity card system is in India. And if the government gets its way, the Aadhaar ID card system will soon be linked to mobile phones and bank accounts of more than 1 billion Indians. Government leaders say Aadhaar reduces identity theft, corruption and bureaucracy. Opponents say it's a taste of Big Brother, which violates everyone's privacy. Some have taken the government to the Supreme Court, which is expected to deliver a verdict by the end of the month. Judges are being asked, why should Indians give the government information in a neat little package? What if the system is hacked by a malicious group? The government website continues to describe Aadhaar as a voluntary program, but some say that the government is coercing them to use it, and here's why. The first Aadhaar account was created in 2010 and has been slowly expanded across the nation ever since. At its most basic level, Aadhaar is about verifying identity, confirming age and gender, plus biometric details such as fingerprints and iris scans. But there have been reports of Aadhaar being tied to welfare benefits. No account means no rations. And now the government has said everyone needs to link their Aadhaar accounts to their mobile phone numbers by the 6th of February next year. And by the 31st of March next year, all citizens need to connect their bank accounts to the system or they will be frozen. Oh, let's go.
All right, so that's pretty much it. You've seen the rundown, all right? And that's what's coming to country that you're in soon, all right? They said by the February of 6, 2018 for India that this must be put in place, all right? Now, let's skip ahead to the first panel person that she asked questions to. We want to start it right at 5:10, all right? Let this guy explain what's wrong with it. All right?
It is almost necessary to have an Aadhaar, even though there is no exact legal requirement to have one, because you will need it for such a wide range of services. De facto, it becomes almost essential to have one.
Okay, so Sanjay, do you have an Aadhaar? Do you agree with everyone having this?
No, I think there are problems with it. I have an Aadhaar. I took an Aadhaar at the time when it was not mandatory, in the very early days when it was announced. And I just took it for a lark. I mean, I never thought that I'd really use it. But now everything is sought to be linked. Every service which has been rolled out, they are linking Aadhaar with it. For instance, mobile phone, for example, your bank account, everything is being made it mandatory. And it has become difficult for people who do not have it to access these services. And that is where I think the problem lies. That if you do not have an Aadhaar card, you are being denied, you are excluded from it. The exclusion part of Aadhaar is causing problems at different levels. For example, the midday meal which has been provided by the government of India, there the Aadhaar has been made mandatory. If you have been reading the newspapers, you will find that there was a child who was denied food because she did not have an Aadhaar card and she died. And that was...
All right, so there you have it. All right, this is the prelude to the RFID chip. All right, let's get to them scriptures real quick. Let's get to Revelations 13th chapter because he said so. All right, and I'm gonna start at let's see. Start at 9. Nah, I don't want to start that high up. All right, so here we go. India so far, thus far, all right. Start at 15. And he had power to give life onto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And it's talking about the RFID chip. All right. But in this case, or in this scenario of time frame, this card, the national ID card, will be used as a prelude to the RFID chip. All right. And just like you heard this man right here on the screen in New Delhi saying that a child was denied food because what? It didn't have this ad hoc card, okay? Which is a part of that new structure or infrastructure, I should say, that they are bringing forth onto the planet, man. Okay, so you've seen it being used live and direct over here in India, all right? And it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yet it has not got to that point, but you know, the way that these individuals on this video are describing it is that they took it as just another identification and they didn't really take it serious. But now this guy on the screen says that it's being used to issue meals, cell phones, bank accounts, and these must, man. So what else can it be leading up to? It could be leading up to that RFID chip, all right? You know, and the previous man also said the same thing, all right? But they have a problem with it, and it's because of this, you know. Let's go to Proverbs 29:2, all right? And it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And that's what they're doing, man, because of the unrighteous decree that has happened, man. These people have spent, you know, their lives gotten abroad without any coercion from the government, man. Okay, but now that you see things are changing, and these people are getting forced into a big brother type situation, which we all know that's in the know what it's about, all right? And these people, they're standing up, man, and they're mourning because now they're being forced into a system. And what's that system? That system is the beast, man. The image of the beast, okay? Like it says in Revelations, the 13th chapter, all right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, all right? That the image of the beast should be both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so now they feeling the strain of that, man. Either they're gonna they're gonna give life to the image and worship the image, man. And that image is that ad hoc card or the RFID system. All right. In this case, it's the ad hoc card, but we know that it's, you know, it's getting pushed towards that chip, man, being implanted on every human being and on the planet, man. Let's go to Job 23. Okay. Hold on a second, brothers. There it is, Job 20 and 23, Salaki. All right. Because we know this is what's going to happen once they get that system up and running. Okay. It says Job 20:23, when he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay. And what's that? That fury that's coming? That's the destruction of his empire, man, of his kingdom, of his things that he have set aside for himself, man. All right. You know, then comes the missiles, then comes the chariot, then comes Yahushua, then comes slavery. All right. For the so-called Edomite race. All right. And then subjection is going to be given to all these heathens over here that you see on the left side of the screen. And then righteousness will come after they serve their slavery. All right. These people have to be put in order, man. Starting from Edom all the way down, man. And first, our people have to be put in order. But, you know, I just wanted to show this video briefly to show how the groundwork of the RFID chip will be implemented and what they will do to push you to get that RFID chip. All right. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.